Oopsie. Hey, sorry about the sound thing. I been experimenting with OBS today, and I was in gaming mode on the sound thing. I love how TJ, it tells me TJ subscribe. Oh, okay, that's why. Airplane go boom. Yes, airplane always go boom. I will eventually get probably like one universal intro thing, but yeah, we'll get there. Anyway, got a bunch of the early crew here as usual. Gassy Masher. Let's see. Joe Russ, Phil in the kitchen showed up. Franco Walker, Boink was here early. Frankie 78, Mr. S. Let's see who else am I missing back then. Chris showed up a little early. Kevin Hardesty's here. Clive C, C2S. Franco is fighting his phone or internet. There's Andy P, Maurice Walker, Delta Mike, what's up? Jacques Attack, and I actually got, well, we had a couple people on Twitch. I guess they left. Anyway, appreciate that. I got 16 months. Oh, yeah, and TJ, 18 months. Appreciate the long time support, everyone. Ah, yes, Norm, yes. Why don't we start with a toast to George Wendt. Actor just passed away peacefully from what we've been told, otherwise known as the guy that played Norm on Cheers for every single episode ever made. So cheers to Norm, if you would. What's up, Renex? Let's see, did I miss any? Oh, Slippy Fish in there. Slippy Fish slipping in there. What's up? Stream Element showed up. That's always convenient. All right, let's see here. So we'll be moving on with the engine. We're putting the oil pan on today, but I'm going to go ahead and take the starter off before we get going because it's just a little tight in there, and I'd rather not like smear goo or anything on it. But from there, then we'll just be moving on, get the oil pan on, and I don't actually know what's after that. I haven't scrolled down. What's up, Norman? How you doing today? Appreciate you hanging out there. All right. Well, before we get going, let's take a quick phone call, and then we'll do a vertithermowoofle, and then we'll get to the engine. Yellow. Yeah, it's going fine. Yeah, I got the gear on there. I had to use that craptastic Dremel that Stirling Kit sent me that fell apart most of the way through it. But yeah, we got it. Yep, no problem. All right, talk to you later. Cheers, everybody. What's up, Josh? That's hitting good today. That was a lot of the keef. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so we got that. Let's grab a vertithermowoofle, and then we'll get down to it. There we go. Yep, that's all up. Love it. Lighter working. Number one. One for Freddy. One over here. And that one I let the foam go to the fire. That's cool. Nice. The second way, Chris. Well, that's how I spell it anyway. Keef. Kief. Pretty sure that's how you're supposed to spell it. Yeah, cold as usual. All right. Let's see. So we got that. We got that. Yeah, I guess that's it. Let's get to the engine, shall we? Or with your spelling check. Yeah, that if you're in good keef, that's pretty much what you're gonna expect anyway. What are we using here? The Lego camera? Yeah. That's that. That's got all the stuff on it. Hold on. Yeah, that should have everything. Oh yeah. Right, yeah. Okay. So we got that. It's a mouse. That's chat. That right about there. Move this over here. All right. So let's get this starter off just to make sure we don't goo it up with sealant. I imagine that tool doesn't feel great. Let me try a different one. Just a little better. And actually, we don't even have to take it all the way off. We can just do what we did before. I'll take this bottom one out. And we'll just swing it off to the side. Oh. Ow. Ow my. Or is it you? Tom Belay, what's up? I really hope the engine doesn't explode after all this work. Doesn't seem like a good company to me. Cison engines seem to be fine. It's the Stirling Kit that's, yeah, we'll just do that. That's rather embarrassing. But if that's what they want to do, then that's what they're going to do. Let's get this centered up here for you folks. What are you seeing? Where is the mouse? All right, I can bring it down a little bit here. A little bit. Let's see, let's remember this. Okay, that outer circle is center. Let's get the microphone over a little bit more before it falls over. Sit, Ubu, sit. See, chat's right here, so I'll put that over there. All right, oh, we got to put the oil pipe in. The pickup tube, I should say. Product good, distribution bad. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it, I think. All right, we need a goo pad. What is this? Oh, yeah, I don't think did I show you all this? I don't feel like I did. I got this for the thing. I figured I'd go like all out there. This is our voltage regulator. Because the voltage coming out of those diodes isn't, I realize there's no regulator on it, it's just diodes. But this will bring it down to whatever we want. So, and it's digital because I figured it would look cool. So I got these for the final voltage regulation of our little tiny alternator. It's funny, the voltage regulator is bigger than the freaking alternator itself. This, that. Let's put some of this. Where'd the bag go? Work. That should be For some reason, I've been seeing a lot of ads pushing Kaizen. I didn't know they actually like had ads. That's cool. Go ahead and clean this surface here. I don't know how much oil might be on it. Supposed to be getting a lot of rain, like later tonight. And this doesn't get sealed. This ultimately gets sealed by the timing cover. Alright, this guy. So I don't know how. I'll just put a ring around the top. If Stirling is an authorized dealer, I'd say it does fall on Kaizen only. Yeah, a little bit. But, you know, if Stirling's whatever's going on is a more of a recent thing, they may have not noticed. Because you got to remember, the only reason this was brought to light was because Kaizen forgot a part. And that's fine. That happens. I understand that. It is a little weird that there's like no way to get hold of Kaizen directly, but I mean, there's probably there may be an Asian site or something, who knows, but I don't feel like punching a hole in my thumb. Alright. So like if there wasn't any problems, Kaizen just wouldn't have known that there was an issue. You know what I mean? Because if Kaizen hadn't forgotten that, yeah, that'll work. Then the issue of shitty customer service may have never come to light. If you know what I mean. So it's just a little bit of just everybody's, a little bit of an issue, but that's whatever. We sorted it out on our own. Welcome to life. That's kind of how that always works, ain't it? So, we shall continue. Oh, speaking of, hey, what's up, Lori? Never too old for Lego. How you doing? I'm popping in your streams every once in a while. Don't always have a chance to say hey, but good to see you. Kevin Hardstein. Oh, yeah. So, it is official, and I'll talk about this again on Saturday, because there's going to be more to it, but it is official. I have been banned from Amazon's property. I'll give the full story on Saturday, because it will have concluded by then, but I'm not in trouble or anything, like at work. Work thinks it's a bunch of bullshit too. I already have a new account. I'm going to probably pick up a trainee. And because Amazon all at once decided to ban their entire service team. Keep in mind, they have 250 trucks on site. Currently, approximately 31% of the entire fleet is down because they've not had a service tech in there since Thursday. And to get a new service tech in there requires training, paperwork, background checks. So who knows when we're going to get another service tech in there. I think it's fucking hilarious. I am banned from like, I don't know if it's all Amazons. I don't care. But at least from that one. At least from that one. It's just, it's funny. And yes, it involves the douchebag I've spoke of before in previous streams. Definitely a FAFO moment. Definitely a FAFO moment. Yeah, actually, it's funny because now I'm going to be back in a different account working on all kinds of trucks. So I can actually like exercise my brain and not do the same fucking repair, like same 5 repairs every day. I'll be working on electric trucks, IC trucks, all kinds of different stuff, which is cool. And I'm being, basically put back as a trainer as well. So for me, it's basically a promotion. And the other gentleman affected by it, who was technically a PM tech doing service work, he's getting promoted to just a service tech. So this has advanced his career and, yeah, continued mine along. I mean, I've been trainer before, I could pop in and out of that role depending on what I'm doing. But it's actually working out positive for us. Not so great for the boss who's trying to figure out how to cover. But that's great. You're welcome there, never too old for Lego. I don't always remember to check on Wednesdays to see if you're streaming. Considering, a lot of the people here are also here for the Lego action. But I will try to do better in remembering that. Let's see here. Just want to make sure this is all squishy wishy. And what's great is the person that's going in there to replace me is someone that has already been in there and already is familiar with the bullshit. And he is not going to put up with any more bullshit than I did, let me tell you. I think it's fucking great. It's a gentleman that I helped train a little bit here and there in his career. Good guy. I think he'll do quite well in the account. A little bit of smeary action. But yeah, we'll go over details on Saturday's stream. Because it's technically not finished yet. The situation. Alright. Hey, Jeremy. Speaking of, I see we're talking about the happy place. Yes, Jeremy is the one who I just said got promoted. That's Jeremy right there. Boom. He is trained, and it's cool, Jeremy. He's as you would expect, he's a little nervous, but you know what? He's gonna kick some fucking ass. I've worked with him for years, so you're gonna do just fine. The fuck number are we looking for? Number 5. So he's gonna be out there doing his thing, kicking some ass. He's also he also has built-in tech support. His dad is a forklift technician as well. A really good one. So there we go. Ooh, wow, that fits tight. Tight like a tiger. Wee. Wee. Yeah, Jeremy didn't take crap from that guy either. But yeah, I'll go into details on Saturday. Because Friday is going to be the day, the finishing of the saga. For both of us, actually. And our bosses are just think it's total bullshit, but Ooh, punch shit out of that. See you later, Frank. Yeah? Get some rest there, buddy. Oh, okay. I thought it was stripping out. I'm like, you mother... Nope. Nope. Just needed more squish. Soon on your favorite police body cam channel, angry bearded man gets trespassed. Then this happens. Oh no, I went and I retrieved some of my tools today. I had the PM guy in there. The one guy that isn't banned, basically. Actually, there's 2 PM guys. But they can't do any service work. They're not trained or authorized. But anyway, he brought out, he had to come out and get my keys to my toolbox. Go back in. Yeah, bring my toolbox out to me, and I just parked across the street from the place. Because I am very aware that I've been banned from the site. So I'm not going to risk criminal trespassing at that point. Sure, it was said, is the oil pump internal or external? It is external. It is, I don't know if it's gear or belt driven, but yeah, it is external. It's one of those over there. It's in the box right next to the oil pump. So, yeah, we're good. And actually, I'm hoping that I get the opportunity. I may be taking Mr. Jeremy as an apprentice. Ooh. Yeah, and for those that don't know, he's the one that he's that one gaming rig I built alive. That was his. Man, that was a cool run. I really like building computers. I think it's the thrill of the hunt of finding the good price, the right hardware, and avoiding NVIDIA's bullshit driver fucking issues with the 50 series, you know, shit like that. Let's make it a little exciting. I just headbutted the shit out of the camera. Top of the hour toot. Alright. What? Where we at? Let me get the GUI off. GUI. Yeah. Clean that. Alright, put that there. You know what? Let's just bring this guy over. Cheers, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out this evening. Good stuff. Alright, so chat's here. Oh, chat's here. Oh, chat's way over here. Okay, that's fine. Let me just grab what I need here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It'll be nice. I'll enjoy getting back to working on dirty garbage and different things more often. I mean, I got plenty of work outside of Amazon anyway. But, I have a, there we go. I was working on a Cummins diesel yesterday. The fuck? Hold on. Something's fucking weird. Oh, we're good. I have never heard school bus brakes sound like the tearing steel of like an alien movie where like spaceships are torn apart. Like that's what those brakes sounded like. That was fucking loud. Like I thought like something was getting ready to crash into the house. It was just driving by. Holy shit. Sheesh. Sorry about that. Do you want back in after that? No, I'm good. I'm good. I had already told the boss that if they hadn't come up with a decision by Friday that I was going to remove all my tools anyway, so yeah. Oh yeah, the outside mic. Shit. It is sitting out there. Maybe it'll go by again. God, if I heard that through the headphones, I'd probably fucking lose my mind. Of course, right now it's on the other side of the house down the road, but it's pretty far away by now. Shit. I blame C2S. They usually remind me. Alright, let's go ahead and torque these down. Click. Click. Bus is now parked on your porch. God, it might be. Click. Click. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator. Oh boy. Keep it up here. Click. Then we'll clean all the goo, the extra goo up with the torque wrench is getting a little sore here. Man. Click. Right, we'll use the other torque wrench. I always carry a spare torque wrench with me. Click. Go. What do you call an alligator? A lawyer. Yeah, some of them. A lot of them. I want that bus to go by again. Fuck. So you're using your calibrated thumb to get the required torque setting. Yes, Norman, this has been specially calibrated over about, oh God, I'm old. over about 32 years of automotive experience. Well, automotive, forklift, cranes, material handling, top loaders, anything that has a goddamn nut and bolt. Go ahead and retorque, because as you pull down, the middle ones are going to need a little extra. That's good. Can't hear anything on the mic. What mic? Outside mic? That's a pretty loud. There's not a whole lot going on out there as well. That may be part of it. A little more out of that one. Does the motor mount have a bell housing and trans? It has a bell housing mount face for it, but I don't know that. I have no idea if there's any plans for like a transmission or if someone has made one. I know at least one dude, well, at least a couple people actually, videos I've seen, including Johnny Q90, have used this engine in some, I think it's 1/8 or 1/10 scale RC cars. Well, Johnny Q90's building a truck. Damn, come on, man. What is this one? Ooh, yeah. That's weird. That took a little bit. That took a little bit. Alright, that should all be good. Let's use the clean side of this. Get some of the big stuff off. Trash can. Oh. No matter the salary, the most expensive employee at a company is the douchebag. Yes, that is absolutely true. They are the ones that definitely cost the most. Do-do-do. Do-do. Clean, clean, clean. So yeah, now we have the timing cover. Well, timing side. I guess that will be a timing cover. And the bell housing area. Alright, so that's good. Yeah, it would have been kind of a pain in the ass to tighten that up with the starter in the way. Alright, so we got to gap the starter again. Do I have any scrap yellow? Actually, anything that can do? Scrappy, yeah, we'll just use a little piece of this. What is that? Insert paper. Find your screw. You know, kind of just let the weight of the motor and like just the weight of your fingers. You don't really want to squeeze it. Just push against that paper. A little extra torque. And click. All right. Spin that out. Starter. Okay. I got that stuff all over me. Hold on. It's not quite as bad as Annie's, that silver Tin Man shit. That stuff that is, you just look at it like you're turned into a Tin Man within a couple minutes. It's not as bad as that. It does still kind of get everywhere, and then it sticks to you. Like that is just stuck to me. Like this stuff's really good. It's really sticky. Alright. Alright, so that's done. Shit. Mouse. Where's the mouse? There's the mouse. Where is the mouse itself? Why is it all the way up there? Fucking thing was on vacation and shit. Camshaft. Alright, camshaft. I thought that might be coming up soon. Let's see. So here's our camshaft. It's so lumpy. Oh, it's so lumpy. Alright. Number 52 bearings. I believe that's these two homies right here. Okay, let's see. It's asking for another keyway. Oh, no, okay, no, it's this pin, okay. I was like, did they give me some wrong shit? But no, it's a pin, not a keyway. So that's probably to hold the gear on, I'm guessing. And then number D. I don't know what the fuck D is. D's nut. Oh, right there. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Focus, a little pinion gear. Alright. So we got that, we got that. We need a gear. Let's find a gear. I'm guessing it's this guy. Most likely. I believe that's it. What other gears are here? What is this gear? Because this gear almost looks closer. Ain't that? Any other gears? Gear. There's a tiny gear. Yeah, ain't no tiny gear. There's one pump. There's the other pump. There's the distributor. Cap. Okay, so it's got to be this gear. All right. Because when it just has question marks, it means it's just like chilling in a tray somewhere. It's just weird looking. Oh, and okay, yeah, that is the cam gear, because those four blickies are for fine adjusting the timing. That's right. Get some water. Oh, and I repasted the gaming CPU yesterday.
just always seemed to me, and I may have talked about it on stream, but it always seemed like it's just a little warmer than I thought it should be. And when I pulled it up, there turns out there was a very small dry spots in an area. Oh, this is a tweet fit. Oh. So I repasted it, and it's so much better. It still idles at like 39 Celsius, but it's just kind of always in boost mode, I guess. Ooh, let's try this one. All right, so this is going to have to be a tap, 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 I guess. Let's see. Yep. Is that going? Yeah, it is going. Okay. So let me tap it a little here. That is fucking tight. I'd rather do this with like a press of some sort, but I don't even got a press of some sort. Bending the table. Let's see how bad. Hold on, let me put this little pin back in the tray. Send some tap, tap, tappy stuff. Put that there. Move that out of the way. That end just pops right on, of course. Let's see how. God, I know it's probably kind of loud for y'all. Let me. I'm going to get a little firmer on this. Hold on a sec. Alright, there we go. That one just fell off. That's cool. Sometimes you just gotta ask a little bit louder. Not much, just a little. Alright, so there's that. I don't know why there's two green gears. I guess that's to try and index how they want it to go in. This goes there with that pin going in next. See you later, Frankie. Looks like you're, yep. See you next time, indeed. Deedly deedly do. Nice. Fit well, fit well. Okay. And then this little guy here. Let's see. Oh, there's a set screw there. Okay. Derp. Yeah, look, it fucking falls right on. Goddamn set screw. Alright. Yeah, push that all together to keep it from shifting. Oh, I mixed the 420. Hold on. Woo. Give a toast. Right there. Thank you there, Mr. S. Grab that. Give a toast. Oh, do we have anyone specific we want to give a toast to, or shit? I don't know. Oh, I'll give you all a second here to see if you have any ideas. How about that? We don't do that enough. Put that there. Ooh. Suzuki Stevo, appreciate the follow. 420. Cheers to 420. All right, well. And hump, there you go, hump day. Boink, Mr. S, y'all got it. Cheers to y'all. Cheers to Wednesday, it being hump day, and cheers to 420, it being 420 somewhere. Cheers. Nothing wrong there. Everything's working. Everything's working. All right. Let's move that over. Let's see how. Okay. I remember. Gotta get it. You gotta lube it up before you just shove it in there. You know what I mean? We have done hump day here in Australia. Well, that's Australia. So, like, I know you guys are like, you're like a month ahead of the rest of the world, aren't you? That was my understanding of it. Actually, yeah, you guys are already Thursday. You're way into Thursday, aren't you? Let's see, yeah, because Brad, a lot of times Brad starts his morning live stream as I'm going to bed at like 9, 10 o'clock. And they'll be shy to let some oil get on the sides of these bushings as well, like underneath them and on top, because they're just spinning on there. Anything else? Nope, just dropping that in there. All right. Take your time. Everything should just slide with a wiggle. You don't want to force anything. I mean, wouldn't be as catastrophic on this camshaft, but if you're doing this on a real engine, you have to like pretty much be perfect or you'll knock the bearings out of it. Alright, so that's in. I don't know what we have for retention. I guess we'll find out. I guess, well, actually, I guess it'll be whatever gear it's against. Where's the mouse? There we go. After, they did kind of want it a certain... I did want 2 of these a certain direction. Out like that. I mean, that's probably going to end up getting moved, but we'll go with it. So that's what we got now. I'm assuming those aren't supposed to mesh. And mouse, wrong hand. I forgot it's on the other side today. The camshaft and that line up, yep. Ah, and then there's an intermediate gear. Okay, so we will be, oh good, bell housing. Fat bottom girl. Oh, it's still got a little bit of a wobble, because of the bolts. Yeah. So. All right, so we will be setting timing now. We need the flat plane up there, pointed up, and let's see. Yeah. can't see where that is with the gear on. Oh wait, I can see where that one is. Should be right there. You know what? I'm going to take this gear back off so I can get a better look at the timing marks. On all of the timing marks. Alright, yeah. Okay, so that needs to be straight up and down with number 1 at top dead center. Pretty much dead nuts level. Yes, that's a technical term. Every technician knows it. And the flat spot on that is there. Okay, yeah, that's good because this other thing is in a different position. It was like that. Yeah, the cam pin and that surface need to be straight up. Should put that gear edge right there. Put that one there. Those two are even, so that should be it right there. As then I move it when I let go. Well, that should. Ooh. Nick every cam bearing on the way in. Absolutely, Frank. How you doing? Good to have you. Let's see. Small gear. That would be this guy. 12, 13, and 14. 13 and 14 we have pin yeah, not that screw. That screw is 10. We need that in the washer. Alright. And move this. What's up, Bush Doc? Lube it up. That's what I told my student. Oh yeah, lube it up, spit on it, whatever you need to do. All right. There's a little bit of anaerobic. There's already on the screw. All right, good. Like that. Like that in there. A little water on there, little guy. Clean that on there. Let's see if I put a drop of oil in there. Maybe hold that washer one for us. Maybe. Yeah. Right there. Oop, that's about a tooth off. I think we're good. All right. Get that to start the thread. Might be this one. Yep.
Be it. All right. Hmm. Yeah, I think that'll be good. All right. Oh, yeah, we gotta put that gear back on. Okay. Do, do. All right. There. Tweet. Tweet. Whew. Had a crazy day. Saw a man collapsed in front of his yard behind his push mower. Stopped and gave him CPR and called the ambulance. Damn, alright. Let's say, it's not the greatest day. People were driving by and walking on the sidewalk and nobody else stopped. That's fucking shit, dude. Let's see. Well, cheers to, I don't wonder why people fucking do that shit, but cheers to that, man. Thanks for stopping. That's, sucks when people are like, a stretch? Yeah, I could definitely do a fucking stretch, brother. Appreciate that, Norman. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Might as well keep going with it. There we go. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, good call. Fucking thumbs up for that. Oof, crash into the desk. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, get the shoulders a little bit. Alright, cool, cool. We'll lube up stuff before we... Actually, yeah, because I'm going to have to clean that. Depending on what's next. Looks like we have a timing cover, a seal, stuff, gasket. Large gear may be slightly moved when assembling the gear, and the positioning can be slightly adjusted when screwing the gear, blah, blah, blah. Okay. These two screw holes need to be coated with silicone sealant, low strength glue to prevent water damage. Alright, so these two go into the water jacket. Yeah, actually, I'm looking right into it, as a matter of fact. Okay. Looks like that one does too. They don't recommend using sealant anywhere else, but I'm going to... Oh, that hole goes straight through. Yeah, I'm going to seal that, because that's straight through to the oil galley. I don't want that leaking through to the timing cover, so we'll seal those. Those, and those go straight through the oil pan, so we'll put a little bit on them as well. Alright, where is the timing cover? Yeah, there is the timing cover. What is this for? Alright, and apparently there is a gasket. It's been an hour. Yeah. I do forget, like, I really should do that more often. I think that's when I saw that as like a thing to do, I was like, you know what? That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, because I don't really stretch enough, I don't think. Especially during that 20-hour stream. Woo! Keep that away from the oil. Let me wipe up that oil. Okay. Alright, so we got a paper gasket. You know what? Like, putting sealant on it with the gasket isn't going to have a negative effect. I'd feel a little more comfy if we sealed this up as opposed to just using paper. Especially because you got these little gaps here in the cover. Yeah, I don't want to... Let's not mess around.
saved a random person's life. Yeah. Actually, we just use this one. Snippy. And that. Alright. So, first we will stuff these holes. Because some of the sealant will get in there when we spread it around. But I want to pay specific attention to these to make sure they are stuffed appropriately. And a little more there, butter. There you go. Cool. Alright. Oh yeah, we're putting all kinds of little accessories on here. Let's oh, and the seal. I believe that would be this little guy right here. Is that 52? Nope, it's 41. Oh, it still might be. Oh no, that's it. Yeah, it's just been moving around. I believe that's... No, wait, what? Number 41. No, that's not it. Oh, yeah, okay, it is that. Alright, I thought it was that. Alright, I'll put a little bit in there as well. Just to help keep, just hold it in and just a little extra sealant ability. Just not a crap ton. Basically just kind of stain it, really. And make sure, like, the cup, like how these seals, they're kind of like cups if you look at them. You can see like the little, I don't know if you can actually see it, but there's like a little spring in there. Trying to see it, make sure that faces the oil. Just cram it in there. Do. Okay. Alright, cool. Then we'll be putting this guy on. A little timing mark. Okay, well, let's start painting. Actually, I'll paint the... Actually, yeah, we're doing the both sides. Yeah, I'll just paint both sides. There's another exciting few minutes of gasket painting. But yeah, especially in those joints right there. There ain't no way I'm going to trust that not to have some sealant there. But since we are using a paper medium, I'm not going to use much. Except for in that, you know, in those spots. Where there's two surfaces coming together. Just ask any anybody that's ever worked on small box Chevys. Ask them about intakes and oil leaks and surfaces coming together. I'll take a look at chat here in a moment. Let me finish painting this first one. Not gonna need too much. Except for there. And now that it's applied, you go back and like smooth it out, kind of thing. Lump it up at those corners. You hear the rain starting. Something's hitting my window. Either it's starting to rain a little bit on this side of the house, or like somebody's peeing on my window. Whatever. Chat, what's up? Whew. Wish I could have had a automatic electronic defibrillator in the truck. I know how to use one of those too. Oh, right, yeah. You're just hooking them up to a car battery isn't necessarily going to work. Let's go ahead and set this on for now. Pretty sure the noise I'm hearing is in the dance. All right. Is in the outside microphone. So I took my headphones off, double check. Everything working? Okay, everything's where it should be. This is an easy surface to paint. There's nothing in the way. You can just go ahead and smear away. Just a wee touch more there. Make me happy. There we go. All right. And a little bit, just a little bit. I don't want it like leaking, dripping out onto the ceiling surface. Okay. All right. Whew. What do we got here? The rest of the number 5 screws, same as the oil pan. Let's grab a bunch of those. There better be enough. I don't know why there's a silver screw there. It might be from another nearby pocket. I'll just get all of these out. I think we're going to end up using all of them. All right. Let's just get a couple in there to make sure everything's lined up. See you later, Suzuki. Appreciate your time hanging out. By all means, stop by whenever. I'm generally wearing pants, so it's okay. I asked Scrufdog for a book on how to fix automotive gearboxes, but he only has manuals. Oh boy. Yeah. The cat's going at it on the cardboard. We went from no rain to 3 inches the last couple days. Should help the drought forecast. Yeah, I just got a right before the stream. I got a flood warning overnight. Apparently, it's supposed to just rain its face off at some point tonight. Alright, let's see if these bottom two go in, because that's in a separate... Yep, feels like it's going in. Or it's just sitting there not threading. Yep, that's what it's doing. So, I don't feel like we're that far off. Let's see, what do we gotta do? Let's loosen this. Get all these loose. Make sure everything can move around a little bit. May have to loosen the oil pan. Bolts to get this. In there. Let's see. I can't quite see it because of the sealant. Did that just, no, it did not. Yeah, double checking, it does want the screws in. Alright, let me loosen. That sucks. Loosen these up a little bit. Back a few. See if we can figure out how to get these to line up. I didn't even think about that of leaving the oil pan completely loose until we get the timing cover on. That's how I do it usually on a Chevy. If, you know, if I'm doing all new stuff, if I'm just doing the timing cover, then I don't fuck with the oil pan too much. Well, depending on the type of timing cover, I usually have two-piece covers to avoid bullshit. We got a little bit of wiggle. Let me see what I can do here. I don't know if it needs to be down a little bit. Alright, let's see if I can clean this out. At least get a idea where we're at here. Can't really tell. Put that anywhere. There's so much just stuff. It's just weird. Like, it looks like everything's lined up. Back this out here. This is frustrating. Alright, let's just take all these timing cover screws off. We'll just see if we can get one of those started before the rest, just to give us full wiggle. If that doesn't work, I'll just completely loosen the oil pan again. That sucks. Oh yeah, missing all kinds of chat because I'm old Ford 3-liter overhead valve in the Taurus, loosen the band bolts, fill timing, cover with void with silicone, tighten back up. Yeah. You never know. They may, as popular as these are getting and these little V8s are getting, yeah, they may start getting some more complicated ones. Time. It's all about the time. Where you need to be, bud. I thought it was actually going in. Nope. What the fuck am I missing here? Something seems wrong. Are these fucking threaded correctly? Are we good here? What's going on? That's different. That's different. Kind of looks different. It looks smaller. This the thing isn't showing different screws for it. Yeah, like that's the they're not these screws. They're not that thread. So they didn't thread the oil pan right? Or at all, maybe? I mean, you can't blame that on fucking anybody. Let me try one of these ones that I haven't touched yet. Right over here. There's no way. So Gasket number 5. Yeah, there's nothing on there about there being different screws for that. Just all be number 51. Let's see. Let's see if this is a smaller thread. If it is, then I knew like if it's at least threaded or not. This. Alright, so it's threaded wrong. Because this screw goes in. But it is threaded. Just not the correct size. But I'm just fine. I have a collection of very tiny screws. Let's see what this size is. Oh, metric 2x6. Yeah, I probably got black ones of them downstairs. So we'll leave those out. We'll just put a bunch of goo there, and then I'll get screws later to drop in there. All right, so that's great. Or maybe we'll find like 2 extra screws in there and like, whoopsie. Great. All right, well, let's do this again. Oh yeah, let me put extra sealants around there for now. Everybody, put that back up there. Oh yeah, and inside those, since I popped this up, maybe restuff those flange edges. Or, joint, sorry. Joe's joints are, there we go. Okay. Not this one. Is that the cam? That was the cam? Cam is in the engine. We're sorting out the fact that the oil pan is threaded for the wrong size, which sucks. So now that we have that figured out, that was the problem and not an alignment issue per se, we'll get screws later on. Why would they use different screws for the 2 bottom ones? Someone probably picked up the wrong tool. Like, there is no other reason. Like, somebody just fucked up. Flange is such a funny word. Flange. They have a big Threshers show by me, but never went. Would involve being around people. Tractors, steam engines, all the old stuff. That's cool. What's up, Illuminova? Caught me stream. Yeah, I stream every once in a while. Every once in a while. How are you doing on this fine, rainy Wednesday afternoon? I guess as they decided they needed finer threads in the thinner stock, but forgot to update the instructions. Well, we also have 2 extra screws. And actually, I gotta pull 2 of those out for the timing tab. But yeah, like that, something got mixed up. If they updated it, they didn't update the hardware. which is really interesting. We're missing O-rings, like either something is threaded wrong or we're missing hardware on a... Oh man, I'm way past the top of the hour toast. What's up, Chris? Hold on. Before we do that, let me get these other two screws back out. Get this timing tab back on there. Just so this stuff doesn't start to seal the threads in. Extra parts means you're smarter than the engineers. Yeah, that's actually not a bad excuse. Uh-oh. Let's see. Well, luckily we have extras. Okay. That goes into the cover. I'm sure I could find that, but I'm not going to sit here on stream crawling around when I know we have two extras. If for some reason we do need it, then I may have to go in and search, but for now, this is fine. Okay. Everything is sticky. Yeah. All right. Late top of the hour toast. I'm actually going to drink water first. Then we'll do the actual toast. All right. Cheers, everybody. It's belated top of the hour toast, but cheers anyway. Appreciate everybody hanging out on YouTube and Twitch. Oh yeah, I got a couple flashlights. I'll look around. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Sweet. Sweet. I'll run around this twice. Ooh. Guess that bus must have left one of the other roads out. That's a shame. Woo, stream outlet's going crazy. What's up? Oh. Thanks, Jack Attack. What's for supper? Cajun chicken Alfredo. I actually came home early today. I got done. What time did I work on today? Yeah, I got my tool. We got some of my tools out of Amazon. Then I went. to the port. Yeah, then I went to the ports, worked on 6502, got that up, went and found, or well, waited for 1032 to show up. That fucking thing is a mess. It's been butchered. So I told them, yeah, I'm gonna have to come back. Like, your driver can't wait for this one. It's gonna need to be held back. I'll see you Friday. But yeah. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I don't feel like dealing with this today. So I went to the office, got the official word, and like I already knew I was coming home. But then I got the official word, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, that's whatever. Do make it shiny. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to get those tonight after the stream, just so this doesn't fully set before I torque them down. Yeah, good old, yeah, I got these stealth, I'm using my new stealth torque wrench. You don't hear the click, but you know, you just know. It's just like, woo. You're like, oh, okay, thanks. Ooh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, stealth. So that way, you know, you don't want to be on a mission and like need to torque something down stealthily. Ah, shit. I may have to go get those screws. Where is the gear that's going on here? Because that's going to block those, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so this needs to be set a certain way. Let's see. Look for the screws on the forward crankshaft plane. Okay. See, that one has a set screw. That one does not, but there's only one flat on the crank. Crankshaft D axis, plane up, then twist the finger for 0. Twist the finger for 0. What? Okay, so that set screw's got to be on the flat side of the crank, which means we're going to have to move this so that we can tighten it. Okay. And what size are we working with? Oh yeah, look at, you can see that little timing marks on it. I don't know if it's, yeah, I think it's focusing. So that might be it. That is flat to the shaft. Not super tight. Let's move it over here. I'm watching the piston. Yeah, that is accurate. Okay. Click. Oop, forgot to grab the stealth wrench. Sorry, I didn't mean to be all noisy with my torque wrench there. Get this back to 0. Okay. 0 degrees, cylinder number 1, top dead center. Your mom under my desk. All right. 6:15. Time to get head. Wait, what? Okay, what are we using for head bolts here? Number 3s. Huh? Place and common the groove that there are some putters which cannot move freely. Oh, okay. The next thing I think is like push rods or something. All right. So we are putting our heads on. Let's get our heads together. These cute little ass head gaskets. Ain't they fucking great? Yeah, I love that shit. Wait, this is based on a small black Chevy, but they've even said there are variances and obviously how the timing's done. It's got a gear instead of a chain and small changes. All right, let's see. I usually put the powder down, or I'm sorry, powder up. Okay, there's the holes for the push rods and shite. Number 3, I'm guessing, is those big fellers. Oh, we gotta get the correct length. 3x18 or 3x12. Oh, okay. They're just, they're all head bolts. It's just top and bottoms. Giggity. Alright, so let's put those there. We'll go ahead and pull these all out, giggity, and sort them by length. Go. Do. There. I think I'm sorting pennies when I was like 5. Alright, cool. Make sure we got enough. We do, right? Yep, okay. Here we go. Let's see. So, these are symmetrical heads. Okay, let's see. Let's do that. That player. Actually, let's do it like that. And one on this end. Okay. Oop. Yeah. Go to your home. Alright, let's see if we're lucky and this is the correct size. Ah, good. Doesn't feel great. There we go. Nice and flat. Pop her right in there. Everything loose. Let's just get everything in there, lined up. And then when you torque from the center out. That way, if there happens to be a bow in the head, you will flatten it and then tighten it outwards. Or if it's the bow's the wrong way, you'll tighten that and then flatten it outwards. But always when you're doing heads, always start final torque in the center. And that's like both of them. Don't like go ram one out, and then do the other, or one out, one. Like these two, then like kind of do that and then go back and forth. There's always a specific torque pattern, but when in doubt, just start in the middle, work your way out. Tip, it's bad to install a head gasket flipped. Right, yeah. By the way, Ford V6 will fit flipped, except it blocks a water port. Yeah, I love when they do those little dumb things like that. Like the heads and head gaskets are symmetrical. Ooh, what's up, buddy? That's a good one. Okay. Let's see. Seems to be the problem here, little fella. There it goes. 1.5 scruffing meters. Got it. Yeah, I think my torque wrench I got starts at 2. I was like, son of a bitch. I'll double check it real quick. It reminds me of building my 283 for a block. What, 283 Chevy small block? Nice engines. Loosen that up a little bit. Floppy, 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 sloppy, floppy, slopper, floppy. Oop, yep, that's floppy, sloppy. Okay. I'm gonna go through. Tighten with this first. Go back, make a second pass with this one. And then we'll get out the torque Allen wrench. I'll double check. Let me see what my torque wrench is rated for here. Ooh. Yep. 2. That starts at 2, but that's fine. I can work this out. Let's see here. Move that gasket out the way. That's the correct. This may be. Nope, there it is. There, let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. We still got plenty to go here. Ooh. Give. Oh, 420. Yep. Hold on a sec. Let me get this other side. That way I know completed a quote cycle. His push rods are going to be so. Oh yeah, they're right there. Oh, right there. Ish. Yeah, But yeah, cheers. Happy 420, everybody. It's 420 somewhere. Yeah, it's 420 in a couple places, actually. Yeah. Indeed, it is. Ooh. That wasn't the bolt, that was the torque wrench. Or the torque wrench, the Allen key. Surprised the Allen key. I guess I need to go. Really need to get like a tool set for in here. With like, especially more precision Allen key-ish stuff. Yeah, because it's not like tight in there. It's pretty tight, but not. It always makes me wonder, like, if I should try like an American-sized freaking Allen head in there, but I don't know if I even have any standard size in here. Ah, it's all metric. We'll get this pretty close with this. That guy, I already went through it once. And I'm gonna get, I'll get a better set of torque wrenches to do a final torque on these before, see, I hope the rockers don't cover the things. Are these the rockers? Yeah, we'll see. Alright. So we'll call that good for now. I'll give it a final torque later. With some, like, better Allen keys. Okay. Alright. It's the Fjords. What's up, Sam? Leave me alone. Sam, who else am I missing here? David Garcia, Sauce. A few more people rolling in. Hey, Stealth Mode Spiker. What up? Welcome. We're getting ourselves a little engine here, eh? Can you hear my cat in the background doing her thing? Being loud. Pretty sure she just heard me from the meow she just made. Wow. When the engine is done, is it going into an RC? It is not. this, once everything's done and mounted and I get my 3D printer done, the first thing I'm printing is the donator plaque. But yeah, it will stay as a standalone. And I will see what I can come up with. Since I'm going to be doing, obviously, various work and stuff in here, I'm going to need some ventilation. And I think I know how I can get good ventilation in here, like as an meaning an exhaust fan, so that every once in a while we can run that thing in here and not have to worry about it. Everybody dying of carbon monoxide poisoning, since it is, actual gasoline. Hey, we're down here now. Wow. Settle down, Bubba. The worst is when the engineer can't make up his or her mind and has both SAE and metric. Yeah, that's... I don't fucking understand that bullshit. Like, just go with metric. Like, can we just go metric, please? Can we put our red, white, and blue fucking ego cock shows away and just fucking use metric? It's so much fucking simpler. Because even new shit today still has both. Is gasket compound not needed for the valve head? No. No, in most applications, you apply a dry gasket. There are some exceptions for specialty stuff. Where you can put a liquid down, but no, most head gaskets go on dry. I feel like I'm doing this out of order, but that's alright. I'm doing it close enough. Like, yeah, there's a gasket in there, but no liquidy stuff. What is that stuff? That's weird. Yeah, the Allen key is definitely getting tired. Some of these bolts just aren't... like, machined great. I don't know why this one's so different than the rest. Like, that's pretty much stripped out. I'll just have to get a better fitting wrench for that. That's not a big deal. Alright, we'll just kind of hold off on that. I think this one is just about shot now. Yeah, actually. Have to grind that one down. Actually, no, there's another one right here in there. Just the other one. Yeah. How's that fit? This one. Not too bad. Alright, so let's get rid of this one. Alright. And I'll get good torque bits for that. What's up, Boozy? Your message got what? Which message? I don't know which message. SAE is very difficult to get over here. I see that one. I just ordered a metric SAE socket set. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why that would get blocked. Copper spray gasket high temperature gasket adhesive. Yeah, that's pretty much the only time you're going to see spray head gasket is that copper stuff. That one got blocked. That's weird. I'm not anti-metric, that's for sure. Did you spell suck? God, it doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't make sense really at all. Cause like I don't have much of a filter turned on. I'll just see if it mentions anything. After the stream, I'll go through the logs and see if there's something. That's weird. All right, this guy, he's on there. And yeah, there is supposed to be that gap there that is seated. Okay, we got the head bolts on. Ooh. Playing in column 16 if there are putters. Number 16? Isn't it number 16? Oh, another stretch. Alright. Yeah, alright, cool. Oh, appreciate that. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I appreciate the follow there. Reply address removed. Alright, it said number 16. Is that these little lifter looking fuckers? No. What is number 16? 6 screws. They want us to stick something in there. It's got to be these lifter guys. They are number 59. Let's see. There's 16 of them, so that's got to be our lifters. Okay. Now how do you set them? Oh, really? Alright. So it says these should be 4mm. Let's see. Obviously not. That's 10. No, that's 4 that way. Because these are adjustable. They're multi-piece. We'll just leave them as is. Doesn't say to mess with them, we ain't gonna mess with them. We're just gonna lube them up, drop them in the hole. Drop of oil in each polio. Like I said, we're not gonna put the valve covers on today. I don't think we're not gonna. We're getting close to being done. I will say. So you definitely don't want that riding on the fucking thingy. So. Okay. So these are little solid lifters. These guys are 20. Oop. Spin it, flip it, stuff it. Spin it. Whee! Interference can get a bit dependy. Yeah, interference engines, they really do know how to interfere with their runability when they have disagreements with the timing. Why does that seem Let's see, let's try another one. I don't know why I just did it like that. That seems fine. Is that one like stuck in there? That's on the cam. That's maybe a little tiny has burr on that copper or the brass piece. Yeah, that's a little weird. All right. Boom. Might, oh man, I can't tell. It almost looks like it's nestled against the edge of the block. Or is that one of the cam bearings? Let me see. I think I can see it. I think it's something on the block. Whatever it is, it's not there. So that must be something that's might be one of the floating little piston-y guys. That's fine. So once the oil starts flowing, they ain't gonna be too worried about each other anyway. See if that's... Alright, yeah. Okay. Good with that. Wee. Here. What's up, Chippy? Did the calves get bent? Yeah, the valves. I've seen one of a couple interference engines that have snap belts and not self-destructed. It's rare, but every once in a while everything stops at just the right moments. Alright. And push rods. Alright, let's close that. We'll drop the push rods in, and then the next thing is building the camshafts. Or the valve train, sorry. But that's going to be a little bit, so we'll start that on next week's thing. But let's get these little fellers in there, or fellets. Gotta get them into those little perches on the top. Yeah, actually, hold on. Before I do that, let me just put a drop of oil. So they are sitting in oil. A little bit more of that drizzle down too into the rest of the engine. Do the other side when we get there. Sit, Ubu, sit. Let's see. Alright. As long as I don't move too much. Yeah, actually, that's probably too zoomed in. Let's put it there. Put her there, pal. There. Let's go to the oil pump is external. You can turn it first to get everything oiled. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely gonna run that oil pump first. You should do that for any engine. Like on small like Chevys, you just take the distributor out. And you can get the distributor adapter. They're pretty cheap. Or just use an old distributor, cut the shaft out, or cut all the bullshit off and just mount the shaft onto a drill. And then spin that oil pump gear down in the block. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Ooh. I lost my 85 Civic due to timing belt breaking. Lost all compression. Would have cost over $1,000 to fix the head. Sucks I had so many memories in that Civic. Yeah. I get that. I kind of miss my old my old Cavalier sometimes, but at this point I just get in trouble with it, so. And eventually I may get another project car or get around to getting the burb engine going. And whenever you're assembling an engine, never use just like regular, like if you want to use a grease, never use like grease. Make sure you get specific grease built for engine building, because if you just slapdash some regular ass like ball joint grease in that bitch, it won't dissolve in the oil and it'll clog up oil passages all over the place. You got to use dissolvable grease, which is usually just like cam bearing grease. Just get that. But yeah, that should hold those in place. And now we got... Wow, it falls out that easy, huh? Okay. Guess we won't be tipping that over. Take two. But yeah, if I actually had cam bearing grease there, that wouldn't have fallen out. It would have actually stayed. That's funner. Yeah, I know I'll just need to be... Ooh, let's see. No, I'll need to be careful with the engine this week. But I don't have anything else going on with the bench, so it'll just sit here till Wednesday, and then I'll move it for... I don't even... What the hell's our next MRE? I don't even remember. I feel like it was something kind of fancy-ish. Okay. So let's not fuck with that too much, but... Let's see where we're at. Got the little guys. And this, I do believe this is the oil inlet. It's at least one of the oil inlets. Because, that's weird. Oh, yeah. Because, that sprays down on the crankshaft bearings. The oil pump must start out here somewhere, I would think. I don't think that's part of a PCV switch. It should be for spraying the bearings. I don't know. Either way, that's where we're going to stop for the evening. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. Funny as shit. Been talking, I need to get new flashlight, right? So, hold on. Let me zoom out. Watch your face. Ooh, wrong way. high shield, certified tech, whatever. I don't know. So apparently I passed some, and I have like a lot of certifications, obviously, like pretty much every one they offer. So I got some hat that said fucking, a couple of us got like a hat that said champion, and they sent us these, yeah, like usually promotional flashlights or some janky ass fucking 5-cent shit. Like, this is fucking nice. Watch your eye. Well, yeah, watch your eyes. It's gonna get bright. Like, pretty good. It's actually like pretty fucking bright. You can kind of get an idea there. And we got the medium with the strobe effect. And it's got that little guy, which is cool. I've been using that a lot tonight. And it's rechargeable, which means there's an 18650 in the handle. So, like, booyah. Perfect bench light. It's kind of magnetic. But, yeah, so now we finally got a new bench light. I think that's perfect. But yeah, I thought it was funny. I got my rewards and shit the same day that I got banned from Amazon. Like, the first day of the banning. I'm like, that's fucking funny. So that kind of tells you where the problem exists. Yeah. But it's not my problem anymore. So. Alright, so we're good there. We're zoomed out. That's there. I still got that purple. We call this grape jelly. I think I may have told you that last time. For obvious reasons, we call this grape jelly sealant. But this is like the best shit that you will probably ever use for sealing anything, including her. But wait, what? No, never mind. Zoop. And now we're back over here. Oh, need to rock our arms in place. Yeah, we'll do, we'll build those next week and go from there. So, let's see. I guess that's about it. Let's do one more toast before we go. And then I'll see everyone, I guess, Saturday for the usual stream. And, if I can get a game stream in there somewhere, I will. I'll let you. God, she gets loud sometimes. Alright. I don't think that helped. But yeah, so appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Ooh, where's the mouse? There's, not that mouse, this mouse. There we go. Alright, so I will see everyone Saturday at least, unless I get a game thing going on, and there may be some test streams possibly to tweak some things, but we'll see how that goes. Cheers to you, Spiker. I put a box over everything. As the Scruff, yeah, and actually, you'll get we'll all get the final update on the Amazon bullshit. We'll probably do that like after the Vertithermal Woofle. Then, yeah, when we got our little span of free time. So be there by 6:45 my time, or 5:45 my time. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's the new light. That looks pretty good like that. That's fine. Good. All right. So I'm going to get out of here for tonight and go eat some chicken and pasta, see how the rain's doing, and clean up in here a little bit. So, again, appreciate you stopping by. Be groovy to each other, and I am out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.